I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm back up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car to get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Switch that V6 for the EV, ride around my city, you should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me sip, water like a fish, sip box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover, do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not, time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe, smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see the news, see what you read. Change gotta come, put that on me and watch me educate. Yeah, we been, could've started, but it's never late. Do it for my kids, yeah, let's set it straight. Do it for your kids, gotta set it straight. It's time to regulate, we need change now. We need solar, we need EV in the game now. Make it changes so the earth we know can stay around. Make it changes cause we had no time for playing around. Let's quit the playing around. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, work as a team. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, we going green. New car goes zoom, but it's quiet. You can hear me come and think I'm lying. If I said I'm perfect, I'd be lying. I can't say I'm perfect, but I'm trying. I'ma give my all till I'm dying. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
He saw me playing Madden last night.
Oh no.
And
no. Never accept from kid.
Oh no, I did. And so again, I'm a Rams fan. You know what I'm saying? The Rams is down, way down. The Rams is like the second lowest team in the game.
Seems about right.
Hey,
man, about right.
They sold their soul for the Super Bowl, man. But you know what? No. And to be honest with you, I wish Dallas would do that. I wish they'd fuck it, we're going all in. But
guys, you know we're live, right? Guys,
I don't care.
Do you know?
Cowboys for life, baby.
Let me finish. So I gotta say then, since we've been, I mean, you don't sit there and just say that and don't let me finish. Anyway, so I told Kid Smooth, I said, we played the shit, and so then he picked the Bengals, and I said, where's your Patriots at? Where's Tampa Bay?
He won't touch that. No. He won't touch any of those.
Well, those are those teams. Like, well, Brady ain't there no more. But I said I thought those are your teams, though. That's every time that I played you played with them. And he was like,
he's a Brady fan. He's not a football fan. He's a Brady fan.
And so anyway, so he picked the Bengals, and so then he was like, well, I'll play with somebody lower. Nah, bro.
Yo, Kiss a bandwagoner, yo. He a bandwagoner anyway.
So he beat me the first game 21-10. It was actually a lot closer than that. And I said, no, let's run that back. He says, no, I'll play with a different team. I said, nah, bro. We gonna go ahead and we gonna put some work in on that. Anyway, so
beat you, man.
Long story short, the second game I beat him. What was it, like 34 to 14 or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Or 30? No, 30. It was 34 to 20. 34 to 20. You know what I'm saying? So okay. Those Rams is coming. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my rating. I'm coming, baby.
Dude, all teams go up and down.
You better not lose. You better not lose to my low-ranked Rams this year. If you do,
dude,
I'm posting.
You know what's funny? I watch Madden. Yo, and by the way, what is going on, chat, guys? I am so sorry, man. Yeah, you know what I do? I hit live. Kind of random. I let the guys know that the intro is going on, but then after that, I watch the intro, and as soon as it's done on OBS, and I pick when to go live, and so these guys don't really know until I actually say something. But shout out to the chat, guys. It has been a hell of a day today, absolute hell of a day. I know we are later than usual, and I'm not trying to keep you guys all night either, man. We got some shit to talk about. We got some gaming discussions to have tonight, but it's not going to take all night. We got gaming to do. It is my weekend off of work, so I am excited, and so much Starfield hype out there right now. Even Post Malone is ready. He is ready to explore the galaxy, man. I cannot wait. But guys, we are going to be talking about the holiday season. It is right on our doorstep. What are you guys excited for going through the holiday season? Yo, hit up the chat. Let me know. We are going to get into our intros right now, and I'm going to start with the man. I didn't think he was going to be here. Guys, it is a bonus for you tonight. The man from the Lone Star State is here with us, pulling himself away from his OnlyFans page, and I know his number one fan is probably upset about that, but he is here as well. So, without further ado, it is my brother, Predator. Predator's here. What is up, bro?
Yeah, man. My birthday was yesterday, so that's part of the reason why I was off last week and this week. I flew my kids in to spend this week with me, and so that's why I was off last week and this week. But they're in their room fucking around on their phones and shit, doing what kids do these days. So decided to hop in and jump on the show. I did tell K Mega last week or the week before last that there's a small chance I would make it today. But just to get you ready and prepared, just in case I couldn't make it, I always, give you a heads up. If I can't make the show. But, put some gameplay out there, but it's not going to make the show. It's, some Madden, some boxing. It didn't make the show this week, but we'll get it on next week. But,
definitely.
Dallas Cowboys for life. You know how that goes. So let's go Cowboys. Ready for football season? Let's go.
Ooh, I can't wait for football season, man. I've been watching.
I'm ready.
We
should have done a and I say this every year, and I wait till the fucking last minute to say it. We should have did a podcast league for fantasy.
Oh, I'm with that. Yeah, I'm so down for that. You should have. You never brought
I mean,
that
it's
up.
still
I
early
never,
enough. We
I never
probably
did,
do
I
it.
never did fantasy
Yeah,
football
we're not gonna
before.
do no money or that. Just like something for fun, just because so we can talk shit and brag a little bit.
Oh, dude,
Maybe
yeah,
we could do it on
maybe
the
we'll do
air,
like a
and
gift
then
card.
we could do it on the air, and then have people hold us to the decisions we made and the teams
Yeah,
that we got.
it ain't gotta
you know
be
what I'm
us,
saying?
just us four. We can actually bring some other people in from other shows too, and let them hop in. But we can talk about that offline. But we should do that. I think we should do that.
I'm
I don't
actually,
think Dark is really into football like that, but I mean,
What are you talking
No.
about?
I've
Yeah,
had
you-
I've had the itch to talk about different sports and stuff like that for a while now. I'm thinking
I
about
just don't talk about it like you guys do.
I'm
because,
thinking
some of us are
about
athletes, some of us are just bums. So like, yeah,
dedicating a playlist and stuff like that on my channel. So it's very interesting, man. But yo, dude,
Yeah,
it's good to have you on though, Pred, man. I wasn't expecting
yeah,
you.
man. I definitely will not be here next week. I will be out of town. But I said 3 weeks, but I kind of left a little buffer in there for this week, and I'm here. So, but next week I won't be here either. So, but I mean, here I is,
Here I is.
and I know we got 50 topics tonight. So let's I'll let you go ahead and get through the intro so we can get into those.
nice, brother. Let's see. Next on the list, let's go over to the West Coast. You guys, you got a possible hurricane coming at you, man. It's kind of crazy to hear about over there in Cali, but he is here with us, probably full scuba gear. He's probably just waiting for that storm to come in. Of course, it is the Angry Otter himself, Knoxximus. What is up, bro?
What's up, man? Happy to be here.
Did you know there's a hurricane heading towards LA?
No, I didn't know anything
Well,
about
see,
that.
now you know, bro. Now you know.
I mean, we would get warnings before it actually hit, so I mean, it's not like a big deal.
Yeah, but I got the Xbox Doppler radar going on right now, and I'm letting you know before
I'm
they
not worried
do,
about
man.
How those warnings work for people in Katrina?
Well, how those warrants work for people in Maui?
Oh,
That was a fire. That was a fire.
yeah, but that fire destroyed an entire island, man. There's nothing there now.
What, a mile a minute? Fire rage? That's nuts. A mile a minute.
I can't even picture that, bro. I can't even picture that. Like,
no.
nah.
That electric company out there, they in some trouble, Jack. They in some trouble.
Yo,
Anyway.
shout out to all the victims out there as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
man? They
Cargo's out there
done
too.
lost everything, absolutely everything, yo. That's insane. But yeah. So Dark, man, it's good to have you on, bro. You seem a little tame tonight. I'm not sure if we're gonna get the Angry Otter, man. I don't know. But
I don't know.
we'll see. It's just gonna take like K Mega to say one thing, and you're gonna go off.
It's gonna take K Mega to say some dumbass shit for me to be like, oh yeah.
Dude, he was praising Anthem off the air,
Yeah,
man. I don't know.
That's when I tell you right now, if we go into that Destiny topic, that's when I'm gonna probably flip the lid.
Okay, all right, I got you. Well, let's see. Next on the list, the man that is still waiting for them to fix Anthem. It is my brother K Mega. K Mega, what is going on, bro?
To fix
Was-
Anthem, he's waiting for Anthem to come back.
Bro, hey, just like I waited for Master Chief Collection to come back when they said it wasn't. Anyway, Anthem will return. And then I'm sitting here in the waist, rubbing my hands, waiting for the demise of Destiny.
Yeah, EA.
Finally.
Wow, listen to this hater, people. Listen to this hater. Just can't stand
Anyway.
the success of a game over Anthem, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Go ahead, bro.
No, that's good. That's fine. I'm just saying, I finally beat Forspoken. When I first started it, I was giving it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. By the time I got done beating it, I give it an 8 out of 10. Combat is some of the best combat I played in a lot of games. Like, that combat is spectacular. Hopefully when it does come to Xbox, after that 2-year or plus hiatus, timed exclusivity with PlayStation, hopefully gamers will give it a chance. Hopefully it'll drop on Game Pass or something of that nature, because I feel it's definitely worth giving a shot. Also, as you heard me playing a little bit of that Madden. The cross-play works great. I'm very excited about it. Been playing it on the God tier PC. You know what I'm saying? So we doing things over there, and of course, Starfield is just around the corner. You know what I'm saying? My birthday is on the 25th of this month, man. You know what I'm saying? Life is all right right now. Life is all right. You know, it's all good. Mortal Kombat, Cyberpunk, man. What man? Armored Core, Street Fighter 6 is out. Diablo, man, there's just so much to do right now. Oh man, it's just lovely. Oh, and also, by the way, on GRG, first time, we're gonna have a guest, a first-time guest. Her name is Doom Cutie. So if y'all guys want to check that out, yeah. So yeah, I didn't think that she was gonna, have the time or anything like that, but
she's from down under overseas too, man. She's really she's sacrificing time for that.
Yeah, so she's sacrificing time. That's the reason why I don't reach out to a lot of people overseas. But she was like, no, I'm down. So and then I hit her up today just to make sure. And so yeah, she's with it. So as we celebrating this month, female gamers and content creators out there. So, you know what I'm saying, just letting people know, hey man, these female gamers out here, they're out here, they do the work. So I hope you guys will come and check it out tomorrow night.
Nice.
Mark's going to be overseas as soon as California goes into the ocean.
Who the fuck is that voice, man? What is going on here?
Hey, he's still alive. That's
Yo,
surprising.
who left the door open?
Wow.
That's all I got to
Really
know,
dark.
man. Who left the door open? Guys.
The door is always open, dude.
The guys, the one who did all the motion cap for the little ball in Pong. Yo, it's all this man, Sir X-Man. Sir X-Man, what's going on, bro?
No,
He did the ball
No,
and Pong.
Palm used my balls as an example.
Oh,
Yes.
that's why it's so small on the screen.
Hey, I was young at the time when that came out, so I was like 11, so
He was like 30. Yeah.
30.
What's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today?
You excited, man? We're right around the corner, man. Holiday season's about to begin, bro.
Yeah, and K Mega forgot to say Forza. You gotta always include Forza, always.
Ooh.
That's in October. That's not in September, or August or September.
It's still in the gaming release season, so I count it.
Well, I'm counting
Mortal
around my
Kombat's not that
birthday.
far- Oh, you're right, your birthday. Mortal Kombat's not that far away though. So
I mentioned Mortal Kombat.
I know, but they're so close together. That's why I was like,
Forza is in October, the middle of October. Well, I think the first.
Hold on,
part,
my cat's
if you
going
buy the
crazy. I
premium.
gotta go close my door, yeah.
When does
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat come out?
The first. The first or the 14th. I think it's the 14th
Of what month?
Who cares? Who cares? Never showed it.
of September. No. We care.
No,
only
we
gonna
care.
talk about topic
No,
tonight.
we care about
It's
Mortal
only going to
Kombat.
be 1 or 2 topics tonight, so I mean, it might as well just kind of just
you
ramble.
talking
I mean,
about?
hell, we didn't even get no topics. I don't see no topics. Only topic I see is F myself. That's
Yep.
fine.
That's-
Thank you.
All right, well,
Thank you, Bud. Thank you.
that was for Pred, and that wasn't topics. Those were yopics, man. Those are all the yopics.
Thank you for letting me in, man.
Who's garbage ass?
I didn't really let you in, but like, you're here. It's all good.
No one ever really lets him in.
Yeah. Oh wow.
No.
Wow. I don't remember you asking or anything, so I couldn't let you in.
He's like bro, I'm from Martin.
But yo, guys, I gotta ask a question real quick. I gotta ask a question because I've been working a lot. All right, so I haven't been in the loop as much. I did see a video that claimed it was the PlayStation 5 Slim, right? And then it talked about the detachable hard drive, like kind of like below this tweet. Now I went to go look for articles because when stuff gets leaked out, all of a sudden there's at least some journalists out there, gaming journalists, that decide, hey, that sounds like news. We're gonna put that out. I didn't see any articles about it. Yo, guys, was that real? Was the PS5 in the chat too? Please let me know, because like I said, like for some rhyme or reason, I can't find any articles on it or anything like that. Which is now it's got me questioning kind of like the validity of that video. Guys, was that real? Anybody know?
I'm not sure at all, but it didn't look like. I mean, it looked like it was real, but then at the same time, you
really
never
did.
know. You know, like nowadays you don't know if it's the actual thing or not. So I'm not sure, man. I didn't see any articles on it either, so I have no idea.
That's the weird part to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, if if that's real, then there'd be some journalists out there, kind of like typing it up, getting it out there. Yeah.
But there wasn't, so I'm guessing it's probably not real.
Man,
I really
want to talk about that because it feels like they just cut like the fins off the top and rounded the thing, and that was pretty much their slim. But like we really can't get into it until we know it's real or not. Am I right?
Like, you can get into it.
Well,
I mean,
if you remember when the PlayStation 5 leaked, and it had like they were like in Japan or whatever, like in some shop, and they were showing it and stuff like that. Like I personally was like, that's not real. You remember that video that had like
and it was real,
guys there, and it ended up being real. So like so now I'm like, was this like? But the way the PlayStation 5 released, like in some of the other shit they were doing behind the scenes, like with Mark Cerny with the fucking fake stage and talking about fucking the SSD, that shit was staged and fake as fuck. And now I'm like looking like, man, when they did the whole PlayStation 5 leak, was that Sony doing that, or was that like like somebody's really doing that on their own? And so like with the Slim, I kind of get those same vibes right now. Like I think it could be real.
Yeah, there wasn't really. Wasn't
there articles?
Was there? That's what I was asking.
No, it was. There was no articles. It was just people talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Like it was us, or media people, like with like YouTubers and stuff talking about it. But because I think with the PS5 when it came out, they talked about it on some media outlets, but I don't really think in the beginning that anyone thought that was actually it in the very beginning. Like if you go back and start looking at those, like Google like PS5 leak or whatever, like I don't think anybody really thought that was it. And then when it was it, we were like, oh shit, that was it, and so with this right now, like it could be a controlled leak, and I literally believe that they do that shit in the industry to kind of gauge, what people's excitement is about something,
especially on social media. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the analytics to see like who's excited, how many people are viewing this, and yeah, and at this point, if that was it, that's the design they came up with, and that should take years. So if that was it, that's what we're gonna get, And there's been rumors about a Slim for a long time.
Well, they should be coming out this year. Detachable hard drive.
The detachable hard drive part we talked about a couple, I guess maybe earlier this year too. So
yeah. You know how it is with this show, man. We are on top of shit like that, yo.
When there's smoke, there's fire. Something's going on.
Right. I thought it was a detachable disk drive, not a hard drive for them.
That's what I said. Disk drive. Didn't I say disk drive?
You said hard drive. Both you guys.
My apologies, guys. I didn't mean
hard drive. Disk drive, something you could pull apart, whatever. But
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Just we'll grab opinions on it just real quick, and then we'll move on to something else. So, Pred, if that thing is real, did you see the video?
I didn't see the video, but I saw some of the screenshots of it. And
what do you think?
If you've got a PlayStation 5 already, what are you gaining from buying a Slim?
Well, see, if it's got the detachable disk drive, I guess.
What are you gonna do with a detachable disk drive when you got one already? I mean, what are you gaining from that? Okay, you could take your disk drive out and do what with it? Put it in your car and fucking listen to music? Like what? What are you getting from that? Like nothing.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Is why is there a detachable disk drive? What's the point?
Is it a detachable disk drive or is it detachable like SSD drive?
No, it's a detachable disk drive, and I'll tell you guys the reason why. Okay, I'll tell you guys the reason why. First off, the PS5 is fucking huge, right? So anything they can do to slim it down is a good thing. Now, when you take a detachable disk drive, right, you can take that off and make it even smaller and put it in your entertainment system. You know, you got a lot of games digitally, stuff like that. You can do it that way, right?
What are you getting from that though? Like, if your shit's already attached to your TV, why didn't you take the disk drive out? Where are you
Make
taking
it smaller. Make it smaller.
Okay, I mean, but if you already got this big ass fucking bitch, like none of it that
I agree
none
with
of that
Fred.
makes sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't for them.
Oh,
to
I'm
do
not saying it makes sense, but I'm trying to think of their reasoning as to why. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
no reasoning why, unless you can take, unless here's the only thing that would make sense to me, unless you could take that hard drive or disk drive, I guess disk drive. Yeah, now I'm saying that doesn't make any sense either. Attach it to your PC or attach it to your slim, or not your slim, but your handheld, maybe, but you still would need disk. It's a disk drive. Most of us are digital. Why are we going backwards? Where are you using your disk drive at? How many of us have discs that we actually play and they want to take somewhere?
Do you see what Jamie put in the chat?
What's he say?
So
What he
they
say?
only, it's
He
so
says
they only
only
have
to
to
have
stock
stock to make on
one SKU.
SKU.
One SKU. He missed the E. That's all. Like, but
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it there's just like why even make the disk drive detachable at that point? You know?
Well, it's going to come down to price. I mean, is the thing going to be? Yeah, I mean, you would think
You're
that
right. It's going to come down to price.
if competition-wise, it should be $300 to compete with S, but it's Sony, so therefore it might be $400 to take the place of the digital, which
Honestly, I could see that happening. It being a $400.
it's taking place of the
Right.
PS5, like the regular PS5, both the digital and the regular. They're not making those anymore. They're only doing that one.
My son his friend brought a PS5 over because I've never seen it in person. Sorry, guys, I just never seen it in person. And I did not realize how big that damn thing
I tried to
was.
tell you, Sir
Yeah,
X-Man. I tried to tell
No,
you.
you can always tell people, but unless someone really sees it, you never really know its true dimensions.
Dude, you can put
And
legs
he
on
had
that thing. It's a coffee table, bro.
Well, the thing is that I
understand.
can't even put it inside my entertainment system. I have to put it on top of my entertainment system.
Yeah,
That's how
unless
big
it's
it is.
gotten significantly smaller in size, then I get it. But like having a detachable disk drive actually serves no purpose when you actually have a digital PlayStation 5 without a disk drive in the fucking first place.
Right.
Like if it's smaller with the detachable disk drive, I get it because they made it smaller. But again, what are you detaching your disk drive for? What are you doing with that? Where are you taking that?
Never use disc anymore. Like you were saying,
Exactly.
Fred.
That's my whole point. Like no one's using disc right now. Like there's a small percentage of people who still do, but like
I still use disc sometimes.
yeah, I mean like you're not. If you have an option to buy something digital, you're most likely going to buy it digitally unless it's like a collector's edition and it comes with a disc. Like most of us, not everybody. I'm not going to put everybody in that category, but to have a detachable disc drive when most of us are buying games, the majority of us financially, I'm looking at it this way. The majority of gamers are buying things digitally. And then I look at the other aspect of it. I keep asking this question to, what the fuck are you doing with a detachable disk drive? Where are you plugging it into to do something with it? With that? Like the only thing that's going to work in is a PlayStation 5. So if you're detaching it, what are you doing with it?
Pred, what I thought at first when we first started hearing this rumor, I thought you would be able to take your disk drive off and say you're going over to your friend's house. You have a bunch of like physical games. You're going over to your friend's house and they have the all digital system, right? I thought you would be able to plug it in and then play discs off of it. On the digital.
Everybody right here listening on the podcast and listening to the show right now, how many times have you went to your friend's house to bring your disc drive over to their plastic games?
You haven't been able to, man.
I've done it. Not disk drive, but hard drive a couple of times. And then I got tired of carrying that thing out of my 360 or or bringing my external over
And that's
from that
and,
time
and how
on.
long ago was that? K-Mega, when you had a
Yeah.
360, you had to do that. Thank you. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
and again, we're not
Yeah.
talking about a hard drive. We're talking about a disk drive.
Disk drive. Right.
And
Yeah.
technically, a disk drive doesn't matter anyway, because if you go buy the digital physical disk,
You can
it
log onto your
doesn't
account.
matter. You don't have enough, but you don't have enough space. So it's going to digitally download it anyway. So those discs are really obsolete because there's not a disc out there that if somebody doesn't have internet, they're still not going to be able to play the game.
Well, there's not
This is fake news.
there's not
It's
a
fake
game
news.
out there right now. There's not a
Ooh,
game out there right now that
shout out to
is
Jonathan
running
Ball.
off the disc, anyways.
Yo, check this out. Shout out to Jonathan Ball in the chat. Yo, shout out, brother. He said a detachable disk drive will run slower than an internal drive, and internal disk drives are cheaper. So he says, like, and I absolutely believe this. When you have a detachable disk drive, or basically kind of like an external, kind of like plugging into your system, that's basically what it is, and they just molded it into one thing.
Yeah, but
that drive's going to run the game slower. What happened?
It won't matter. When was the last time you seen a game under 50 gigabytes? Or 100 gigabytes on the
that's DLC nowadays.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Or that's just an update.
That's an update. Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, game just don't really work anymore. All it is just a code that shows you have the verification to play the game. It's still gonna download anyway.
That's a great point.
So
that's where we are right now too, because that's exactly what happens. And then you put the disc into the systems just to kind of like read that code and be like, all right, yeah, you're good to go.
I only see the disc drive for the PS5 if you were gonna just watch movies on it, right? Like having a disc drive for the PS5 to watch movies. But even at that point, like you can buy a 4K Blu-ray player or whatever pretty cheap now. Like they're not that expensive,
No,
like
some
they
of them
used
are
to
still
be.
up there.
I mean, some of them are, but I'm saying like you can find some that are cheaper than
We got to hear the marketing.
Well,
we got to hear the marketing
4K
for this
Blu-ray.
system, yo. We got to hear like
The 4K
what they're
Blu-rays
saying.
are expensive, Dark.
No, I found
It's
found some that were like $100, dude. I've seen some that were cheaper than.
I'll tell you, the only way this makes sense is if they're saying that with your PS5 disk drive, you can plug it into your PC and play games on your PC through the disk drive.
We talk about.
I haven't heard anything about that.
With the, that's the only way it makes sense to me. Like if I bought a copy of God of War, and they're so adamant on not making their games playable on like Steam, whatever. Like, and again, they're already doing this anyway, so it's still so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But like, if they're saying, okay, if you want to play games on your PC or on your laptop or whatever, you can have the disc. You can take the disc. You can take the external hard drive that we can attach or whatever. Plug it into your PC and game, or on your laptop or whatever the fuck you're going to use, and you can play games that way, which is just stupid to me. Because they should just go with the cloud, if that's the case,
Right,
But like,
yeah, they should just go with cloud.
So like, again, I'm not saying it's slim is out of the question. It's the detachable disk drive part that makes me question if this was real or not. So I don't think it's real. I think they might have had some SKUs out there and they played around with the slim, but unless you're getting something different, like again, this will be a mid-gen refresh. Typically, you're going to get more out of that. It's going to be more powerful.
Oh, they're doing that too. Actually, so they are going to do 2 SKUs because they're doing a pro version of the PS5 as well.
Yeah, and if that's the case, if it's just a smaller diskless, or even with the disc, whatever, the detachable part of it makes 0 sense to me. But if it's a smaller system that's not the size of a fucking bookend, then I get it. But if they're saying, oh, we're going to make it the same size and the same hardware specs, and we're just going to make this detachable disk drive that makes no sense to anybody, that's stupid. But again, I think it's false. I do think they probably played around with this for some point. And I think Xbox is probably doing the same thing with their systems, and looking at trying to make it smaller because we're due, for a mid-gen refresh, right? Or like a smaller SKU. But like, if that was the case, Microsoft wouldn't have came out with the black Series S. They would have came out with the Series S Slim or Series X Slim or something like that instead of another SKU for a different color. So that's just me. I don't think it's real.
Okay. Well, the Series S Black also has bigger hard drive.
Bigger hard drive, yeah. But
double the size.
Okay,
so.
thanks. Like,
I'm trading in my S for the Black S, by the way, when it drops.
Well, that's good for people that are new to Xbox, though. I mean, for people that are new to Xbox.
Well, that's the system that's in my living room. That's the system that's downstairs in my living room. People come in, they that's my home Xbox and stuff like that, so they can go in.
What's the price difference from the black one?
$50.
$50.
So you get 500 more terabytes for $50. That's all.
Yeah. I mean,
if you think about it,
it's all black.
For more terabytes that way, it's not really worth it because if you think about it,
buy an external.
If you get an external that's 500 gigabytes, it's only like $20.
But if you get an external, then you have to constantly switch the games. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean,
I tried doing that in the beginning of the generation, and that was horrible.
That's why they should have done internal. They should have done an internal SSD hard drive kind of thing.
I got two.
They've also
instead of that proprietary crap.
So I could just switch on the fly. That's what I like about it. I could just switch it on the fly for the other games that I got on the other hard drive. So
whoa! Now you're botting. Pred.
Yeah, what'd you say, Pred?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was saying, what game out there right now are not playing without an external SSD for game saves?
Nobody. Everybody's in the cloud.
Everybody's upgraded. Even if they have a small ass fucking Series S, you got a hard drive out there on your shit at some point. Like most of us. The casuals may not, but
if you play mostly on Xbox, you damn sure got a external.
An external.
There's no question.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Like, say you're on the
I don't have an external on my Xbox.
You don't have no external.
You're the one they're targeting.
You're the anomaly.
Yeah, because you ain't playing enough games.
Because even people who
he's only playing Destiny.
Well, I got
Halo.
I got the 1 terabyte expansion and the Series X.
So you got an expansion. It's just that it's not
it's like proprietary.
portable.
It's a proprietary.
Yeah. So you do. I was like,
and I'm probably gonna get the black too at some point in time and put it on the black Series S. How come I feel like it's like
okay.
it's like
I was like, man, I had to challenge it. I had to think like, man, what? Because it really. With Destiny being as big as
dude,
it
with
is.
the game, hold on, with the game, yeah, exactly. With the games I played, Destiny 2, Halo Infinite, NBA 2K, like, dude, these are all massive games, bro.
Yeah, those 3 games alone is taking up your hard drive.
80% of your hard drive.
Yeah. So I was like, what? You ain't got no external?
Well, I was thinking about the big, mechanical. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. I was like, you ain't got no external.
Yeah, it was like, dude, Call of Duty would take up everything.
I had
Call of Duty, man.
A few months
a
few months after our brother Viper hooked me up with the Series S, a few months after that, I had the 1 terabyte expansion card because I was like, there's not enough memory on this thing at all.
Not
enough at all.
I got the Series X, and I have I have the same type of plug-in external, and I have an external old school hard drive from where I've
wow.
And I think I got 60 to 90 gigs left out of all that.
I have left actually. I did actually clear some, so.
Well, yeah, because I cleared because I was going to put Starfield on there, but I was like, you know what?
I got 90 gigs free right now. I got 90 gigs
That's
for
what
you
I'm
right
doing
now.
right now. I'm downloading it to PC.
Yeah, it's downloaded. It's 116 gigs, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have not downloaded, it's 116 both on Xbox or if you have it on PC as well. So
Yo, bro, check this
I
out.
was
Check this
watching
out.
the show,
Yo,
it actually went up to
Oh, my goodness.
139.
Oh, did it?
Guys,
Hold on.
yeah, I watched one of the guys' reviews. He's one of the guys that got an early code, and he said it got updated to 139 gigs.
I just went to 116 for me, but I mean, you know.
dude, you should
I
see the
wonder-
game. You should see the games I have on here, like in terms of like their size and stuff, like how big. Like Destiny 2, Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5, Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto 5,
Yeah.
NBA 2K, The Witcher 3, Sword and Fairy. Like, dude,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and yep, yeah. It's sort of Fairy is what, like 30, 32 gigs or something like that. It's like 30 some gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he
So-
downloaded it to console. Okay, Mega.
What happened?
Okay.
What did Sir X-Man say?
He's talking about
I think
Starfield.
I think he downloaded it to console.
Oh, because I seen it at 116 on both. 116.63. Because I'm looking at it. I got it
Shout out
linked
to
up to my
Chipmunk.
access drive.
This guy, but he got a digital code, so they might have gave him the deluxe version of the game that actually has more to it.
So
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout
I
out
have
to
the
Chipmunk,
deluxe
who is
version as
calling
well,
Cat
but-
Quest is going to be the game of the year. Of course, he
Oh my
is
God.
Pirates of the Caribbean, baby.
Let's
Pirates
go!
of the Caribbean, yeah. So, Mega, what do you think about that kind of like PS5 slim looking thing that we saw, man? In case it's real, what are your thoughts on kind of like the style, man?
I don't know. It just, it's not an attractive looking console. I mean, it's another reason I was looking. I finally found me I found me 2 digital PlayStations, and that's what I want. I don't care for the disc or anything. And so I'm still considering wanting to get it, but it's just unattractive. It's just like it's gonna, with everything else that flows, like with my PlayStation, even the PlayStation 3 and the 360 and the Xbox One X and the Switch and just like everything else just seems reasonable, right? Like and even in the Xbox One X, like everything looks sleek, reasonable. I put that big ass thing right there. It's just gonna throw everything off. I don't know. I'm not, and then I'm gonna have to move like the PlayStation 4 will be moved further down on the other shelf at the bottom
You got to
shelf.
move to a different house that has a bigger room.
Bro, but I'm just kind of like, man, it's so large. I mean, I've seen it up close before multiple times. Cause like I said, I've gone over and played it at the homeboy's house, but you know, I'm sitting there and I'm playing it and not really paying attention to it when I'm playing the game over at the crib, or when I went and I seen it at Best Buy or at Sam's when I was considering getting it. But seeing it again just recently last week, and I'm like, God, and I held it and I'm like, God, this thing is just a behemoth. So, I mean, the Slim, it will be very attractive to those who don't have enough room or shelf space. And I don't know, the disk drive thing. I mean, that if it was for something that where it was detachable for the SSD, for something of that nature, to where you don't have to crack open the console to put in your M.2s or whatever, that would be perfect. I think that would be slick. That was what some people were thinking about what Xbox was going to do, and then they did what they did with this. But a detachable, I don't know what. I mean, I get what Jamie said about one SKU, so they can kind of.
But they're making a
label that
pro
with everything
version,
else,
so
but
they're
it's
going to
just-
have 2 SKUs.
right. So yeah, so they're still going to have more than one SKU. So it is just baffling. I don't know about if that is real. The detachable thing is real. I just don't see it. But if it is, then it would give them the excuse to say, well, this is why we discontinued the discless PlayStation 5. And then, this is more value. I mean, you still get the same value because, you're only paying, and I'm pretty sure they'll say 450 instead of 400. So.
Oh no, from what I'm seeing, they dropped the price of the PS5, like the original with the disc. I think they dropped it by like $50, so it would be like $450.
So it's 500. So it's 500 now.
I think the new one. I think the new one's gonna be $5.
No. It'll be 450. It'll be 450.
I think it's gonna be $5.
No, when Sony makes
you could be right.
They're known to drop the price.
I think it's gonna be $5. That's why they're lowering the price of the one that exists now. They're gonna clear that out. They're gonna put these on the shelf, and they're just gonna pull off that sales sticker, and it's gonna be $5.
And then you saying they're just gonna be back to $500.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. I could see that. I would not buy it, and then that would kind of take away. That would be a new level of taking away something that people are used to, and for gamers who do wait for more affordable, for the consoles to become affordable, right? Yeah. Because usually around that second, third, going to the fourth year, usually it's around that third year, all consoles go down in price, even the newer ones, right? If PlayStation's found a way to where, which, they added the extra $50 just about a year and a half ago, or a year ago or so, then that could be that makes perfect sense. I can't even fight you on that one. But I would think that some gamers, or especially the casual gamers out there, is like, what, this thing is still $500 after 3 years? That might make somebody look at the Series S and say, look, that's more attractive.
Starfield's going to make people look at the Series S, bro.
Just for the fact of just for the price reference, it's just like, you would think the PlayStation would be smart and go for the 400, because that seems like, well, that's only $100 more, and if they're a person that is just more, that just follows PlayStation more than they do Xbox, then that extra $100 is their incentive of saying, well, okay, I got what I wanted, I got a cheaper version. But if it's still going to be $500, that's going, and you look at, that's a $200 difference. And then when you start looking at different games that's coming, and especially the only game that PlayStation is going to be having this year that's going to move waves is Spider-Man. I mean,
and they're going to come out with it. What they're going to do is they're going to clear the inventory of the original PS5 with the hard drive before Spider-Man comes out. And they're going to have the new ones in there for people who don't have a PS5. And they want to get into this, and they're going to have the new ones there. And this one, it's taking over for the original PS5 with the disc drive. So as soon as I saw them putting those on sale, that's when I knew that it's taking over for the original PS5 with the disc drive. Like that's the section that it's going in. The all digital, they're not going to do that one anymore either. But this one is representing that system. So I think it's going to be $5. Yeah. Anybody else when it comes to the price? No?
I just think they're dropping it in the European areas. I don't think it's going to get dropped in the U.S.
If it wasn't dropping in the U.S., they wouldn't have put those PS5s on sale like they did in the U.S.
But they didn't give that $50 price tag to the U.S. customers, did they not? I thought okay.
We still played 500.
No, okay.
So I think they're dropping it in the other countries that they have. I don't think they're keeping it where it's at. I just think they're realizing that we need to get it back down to 500 so we can make some money on a lot of these struggling financial European countries. That's what I think happened.
I don't know. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I would not be surprised with the new system on the shelf with a $500 tag, especially right before Spider-Man 2 comes out. Business-wise, they could rake it in right there. They could definitely rake it in. They could rake in money right there, man. Whether or not it makes sense in terms of detachable disk drive or whatnot, that was the first rumor that came out, and it really kind of like solidified without official announcements or anything like that. That was really like it's to me it seems really credible. So we might be asking like, why would they do that? What's the use and stuff like that? But I feel like again, once they announce everything and their kind of like marketing starts for it, we'll see what they're saying. Like why would we need that one over what's been around for the last couple of years?
If they do it, it's not going to be until like maybe the spring of next year. It's not going to be.
Oh, dude, I think it's going in for the holidays, bro.
You think it's going to happen this year, Bot? I don't.
I think last time I saw it was slated. It was slated for 2023.
Now remember remember PlayStation did the same thing with the Slim and the Pro that same year. They came out that holiday season.
Yeah,
and the PSV and the PSVR.
Yeah, but they announced those like before
in September. They announced them in September.
Yeah, it was like they rolled it. They really rolled that out. I
guess we'll have to wait to see.
September if they announce
anything. That is crazy because I do remember how quick they turned that around and got that out. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw it and then before you know it, it was out for everybody. It's like holy shit.
I don't think that the Slim will be $500 though. I don't think so. I think it'll be.
They better not.
I think it'll be like that 450.
Oh, right.
450, right. Maybe 300, or I mean not 300, but 400.
Once we get into 4s and then 5s, like what does that $50 in the middle really mean?
$50 is $50.
When you're spending over 400,
hey, that's a year subscription to fucking
that's the tax on Game Pass. That's the tax on the console. It's true.
Game Pass is
that's a year Game Pass.
Oh well, it's not a year Game Pass. It's like what, 6 months?
Well, if it comes out at 400, then that's
Game Pass has gone up though.
That's right. $100 there, Bot. So, $100 when it comes to getting a console is huge, man.
What are you talking about? 100? Where are you going with 100?
No, because I said if it came out at 400, that's an extra 50. That's $100.
If it comes, hold on, but here's the deal, and chat, please bear with us here. If it comes out at 400, right? They put the disk drive, internal disk drive PS5 on sale for $450 right before they come out with a system for $400. How many pissed off people would there be, bro?
I mean, they don't care about pissing off people. You know that already. But none of these companies care about pissing off people. They've been doing it since the freaking beginning, man. They don't give a shit.
Yo, the elusive gamer Jamie is crazy in the chat. He's like, Mark Cerny had the PS5 on top of the ugly tree, and as it fell, it hit every fucking branch. Yo, damn, bro.
Every branch.
We've been on this topic.
I used my words on that. That was a loose quote, by the way, but that was the energy there. But guys, we gotta switch it up. Let's get into a little Minecraft here because me.
Oh God.
Because me, of course, because over in Germany. Now, when I say this on the surface, it might not mean a lot, but let me put it. In Germany, they rated a Minecraft Xbox Series X, Series S version. For people who don't know, there hasn't been a version like that. There isn't a version dedicated to the Series X, Series S. All right? Now, I follow a lot when it comes to Minecraft. There were certain things I've been waiting for. Certain graphical upgrades, ray tracing, stuff like that to come to console. I'm thinking that's what this is. That's what I'm thinking this is, and I hope it comes out before the end of this year. Me personally.
They had an Xbox One S with a Minecraft scheme painted on it and everything, but I don't know about a Series S.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about a system. I'm talking about the game. they rated a Series X, Series S version of the game. You know, like how they have like the PC version, 360 version, stuff like that. They rated a Series X, Series S version. Now we all know with Series X, ray tracing absolutely possible, all that good stuff. So I'm looking at it like this is the upgrades and stuff like that they've been talking about. That I know me personally, I've been waiting a long ass time for. I think it's coming. I think it's coming this year, and I think the more information comes out about this, that's where you're going to start seeing hype levels and stuff like that, because I have been waiting for that kind of like enhanced version with the better lighting and graphics and all that good stuff. I'm kind of excited.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Can I ask you a personal question on this? How much more graphics can you push blocks?
You'd be
You'd be surprised.
You'd be very surprised. Because
Yeah.
hold on, because what we're talking about here, especially when it comes to ray tracing, is the lighting. Okay,
Well, that's fine.
all right.
That I
So
understand.
lighting means an incredible amount when it comes to graphics in video games. For people who do look into it, I'm pretty sure you guys can co-sign this. Like, lighting can make or break graphics in a game. Like, you can have absolutely amazing textures, stuff like that. If the lighting is put in like half-ass and it doesn't look good, doesn't look natural, it's gonna tear apart that entire game. Lighting is very important. Not only that, but Sir X-Man, water is also in Minecraft as well. You get reflections off the water. I'm hoping for an advancement in terms of like the physics in the game as well, stuff like that. But you'd be surprised, man, like how much the good lighting, ray tracing, stuff like that, how much that can affect Minecraft. If you don't believe me, get on your computer and check out some videos of the path traced ray tracing that they have on the PC version of Minecraft, and you can see the difference right there. It's crazy, absolutely insane.
I believe you. I was just curious.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You ever have a question, you can always put it out on here, man. But let's see. Let's go to dark on this
subject. After that, I got a funny subject for you. You are going to love.
Are you
we'll
sure?
Go after you get through.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, you're going to love this one, dude. I was cracking up.
All right,
and it is about gaming.
let's get to dark on this one. Dark. Again, I'm not sure like how much you may or may not get into Minecraft. You do know I'm into it. So you also know there's millions of gamers out there that are into Minecraft. Dude, you hear what I'm saying? Like they've been I remember the super duper graphics pack when it came to the Xbox One X, and they were talking about that, and that never came out. Then they were talking about ray tracing when it came to Minecraft. They did put it in the PC version. You can have ray tracing in on that, but pretty much nowhere else. Now we're seeing Series X, Series S, that is console, that is this generation console, which we have the capability for all those things. Dude, what do you think this is? And do you think it's coming out this year? Do you think it is what I'm saying, what I think it is?
I mean, I'm going to go with that. I'm saying what you're saying it is, because I have no idea anything about Minecraft, because I don't play Minecraft. So I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos, of that stuff, because my nephew, he shows me them, because he's 10 years old, he likes that kind of stuff. Bot is a 10-year-old, so he likes
how did I go back in age on YouTube? That's weird.
Yeah, you lost all your
I lost like 3 years. Everybody said I was 13.
No, you lost
now I'm
like
10.
4 years, dude. You lost 4. Okay. You
Oh,
were
so I did
14,
grow.
and then
I grew up a year and then I just
you grew up for a
reverted.
year, and then you got reverted back to 10.
Nah, pretty much you lost your man credit by saying Minecraft too. I'm sorry.
but that's the thing, right? Like I just because I don't play it doesn't mean that anybody else isn't excited
Yeah.
for that. So I mean, it could possibly that it comes this year. I mean, I don't think it will though, just because of the simple fact that Microsoft has so much stuff going on right now, coming out and stuff. So I think maybe they might save that for something that's like, or maybe if anything, if it does come out, maybe it'll come out like in December, or beginning of January or something. But
Hey, January 15th is my birthday.
yeah, I mean that
Oh,
could
Lord,
be
here
a
we go.
possibility that they do, but yeah, I'm not too much like into it, so I don't really know. I didn't even know anything about the whole German thing at all. I mean, I saw the article that you posted, but I'm not like deep invested into Minecraft, so I wasn't like gonna investigate that, but I mean, I'm happy for you, man.
You want to hear
If
something
if
crazy
you
though?
get it.
Dark. You want to hear something crazy? You know what didn't get rated?
Huh.
A PS5 version of Minecraft.
Well, I mean,
I mean, let's be real here. This Minecraft is for every platform and everything like
well,
that.
I mean, I don't even think they were even talking about, getting, because I mean, Microsoft owns it. I mean, why would they get an update to Minecraft? I mean, I don't even think they got any real big updates to Minecraft.
Well, remember Sony didn't.
parody though, man.
Sony was the one reason why they didn't get it is because they didn't want them to look at their and see what their architecture was or whatever the case may be. Because that was part
Didn't
of that
they
was in the
180
hearings.
eventually though? Didn't they 180 eventually, and then Xbox did like
I
update their
believe
version?
so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe so. But yeah, I mean, if that's true, then what you're saying, if they are going to do the ray tracing thing and Sony's over here playing difficult again, then that would be the reason.
Well, K-Mega, what else could it be? Like, if you think about it, this generation consoles, that's their marketing right there. You
I
know what I'm
saved you,
saying?
Dart. It's on me now.
I mean, that's the funny thing is, right? I'm happy for him, but yet he has to come up with something to dog on PlayStation for.
No, hold on. Am I dogging on them, or am I just sharing information?
You're sharing
discuss.
information, but you didn't have to share that information.
If I didn't do it, somebody else would, bro. If I didn't do it, somebody else would. Let's be real.
That's always the excuse, right, from you Xbox dudes. It's just, if I didn't do it, then never,
Listen,
no,
man, don't get
somebody
mad
else
that
will.
your 10-year-old nephew won't be able to play Race Trace Minecraft on your
He
PS5.
plays
All
on
right, I'm
Xbox.
sorry,
What are you
man.
talking about? He plays on Xbox, dude.
When he's at your house,
I got him an
Now
Xbox.
he gave him an Xbox. He gave that to him like what, last year?
so
year and a
is he
half
gonna
ago?
bring it over when he visits
years ago.
Uncle Otter over here?
No, he plays on his Switch, dude.
Oh, so
He
you don't
doesn't
even.
He,
So
he
you're a
was
bad
the one
uncle.
that-
You don't even let him play your PS5. That's messed up, yo.
No, he's played on my PS5, and he said it. I asked him. I was like, "What do you think?" He's like,
It cut out. We didn't hear what he thought.
Okay, you
He
went
said-
dark all of a sudden.
I let him play on my PS5, and he said that it doesn't look anything different than the PS4.
Wow.
That's what he said.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with him. You know?
Hey,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
just-
sit here and be like, "Oh, you're wrong." Like some of these other
he
people.
punched
probably
him.
would,
He
but I'm not
punched him
gonna
right
do
in the
that.
side of the head when he said that, yo. That's what he did.
Yeah, he gave him. That's why he gave him the Xbox and said, "Get the hell out of my house."
No, I gave him the Xbox because he didn't have anything else. So I was just like, well, I'm not really using
Dark,
the
he's
Series
that
S.
was a
so I
joke,
gave-
Dark. You didn't really think you.
I know he
did
didn't
because
catch
of
it.
that.
He didn't catch
It was just
Listen,
a joke.
I
bro.
caught it,
was
but
just
I
a joke.
didn't like it. Okay, so just keep your mouth shut. All right.
Oh my goodness, man. All right, let's bring it back over to K Mega real quick. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
all right, again, you heard what I said. Dark got a little angry that I pointed out They didn't say anything about a PS5 version, which to me, that's news because when you look at Minecraft, it's known for being everywhere. All right, you got the new generation of machines that can do, the things that are being done over on the PC side. Maybe not to the extreme extent, but what's going on? Do you think it's the kind of like advanced graphics Minecraft that we have been teased with ever since the 1X, and they've never come out with them, man? What do you think?
That's the first Minecraft that I put hours and hours in, because I've never been interested in Minecraft at all. And then when they had the ray tracing thing, I went in there and I seen on the PC, yeah. And
lucky bastard.
Oh man, I recorded
it's beautiful, right? It's fucking for squares. That shit is beautiful, bro.
My God, it was. I know I still got that gameplay somewhere. I better have it.
We got to see it on here. We got to see it on this show, bro.
Again, because I used to post it on GRG, and people used to be like, "Well, is that Minecraft?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, is it modded? No, that's the beta version. But yeah, no, it is. When you say night and day,
yes,
we're talking about night.
You know why I want it. You see why I want it, bro.
Oh yeah, no, it's gorgeous. Like I said, I put more time into it than I've ever put into it because of the ray tracing. So I would definitely play it and see what it is, and hopefully they would do that to every Minecraft game going forward, because it's that drastic of a difference. But
it's crossplay. You and Bot can play together.
No, I can't. I wouldn't be able to play it with what he's seeing though.
Right.
Like my version that I would be playing on my screen wouldn't have the ray tracing, wouldn't have any of that shit.
Wouldn't have none of it.
When they get that, K-Mega
they might
games right now.
They probably, I don't know. This might be pie in the sky. I mean, because when I played that was what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It was a while ago when I played it, and so and it still isn't out yet. I know that people were complaining about it, and then you just don't hear anything about it.
Yeah, because we give up. We give up on it.
Right. Because people give up on it. But see, now would be the time to announce something like that for something that's coming in the future, or something that's coming out at the end of the year. So if there's something that's out there that's already in the works and it's confirmed, verified, then there might be something there. Like, think about this, right? Like, nobody thought the Killer Instinct was going to make a resurgence, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody. The last update for Killer Instinct was 5 years ago. So then all of a sudden Evo happens, this goes around, and then boom, here, and then you're thinking like, oh, so they're gonna give a major update and all the bells and whistles for Killer Instinct 2013. Okay, so I'm expecting next year. No, it's in fall. So they've been working. So Iron Galaxy's been working on this for a year or a year plus. So they've been working on it since last year. So if they've been working on this Minecraft ray tracing thing for as long as since the last time that I had a chance to first play it back then back like I said 4 or 5 years ago, it would be around that. It would be perfect timing to release that information and say, hey, look, at the end of the year, Minecraft is finally going to get that update. Here you go. Something else to be excited about for Xbox in 2023.
You know, I am on this boat with you for the end of the year, because like when it comes down to it, they're not looking to this for anything for like awards or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So how good would it be? You say in December, you're going in mid to late December, you're going into January. At that point in time, they release this on the consoles. Like, you know, you already got the holiday season. You got people like pumped up, you know, people with new Xboxes and stuff. And then one of the most popular games out there. And it's got all these like advancements, enhancements when it comes to the console version. The Series X, Series S version. To me, that's a perfect plan right there, man. I don't know.
I agree with that. I mean, now, listen, I think as a topic, it's a weird topic for tonight, but I get it. You're excited for it. But other than that,
it's also a big game, bro. Like, when it comes down to it,
it's a massive game, right?
When stuff like this happens, even if 9/10 of the panel isn't really into that game, we're doing it for the chat and for the people who check it out after the show is live. And there's a lot of people out there that play this game that might not know that this happened, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you're right. Like, and if people see it, and then for the people that do remember it, but then kind of lost touch with it because they haven't seen it in so long and get reminded, yeah, that would be fantastic buzz for Minecraft. But I mean, and if they've been working on it that long, it would be great information for it to be coming out at the end of the year, or if it would come out in the first quarter of next year, something like that. If they were, if they were saying that they were going to have this version on every Minecraft going forward, because in the beta that I was playing, that you could flip it back and forth, kind of like you can do with Master Chief Collection. Like, how you could go back and look at the old, how the game used to look, and then how they, and then see all the changes that they made. You can do the same thing with that Minecraft. So if that's something that they can implement into every Minecraft going forward, or into just like, a more recent Minecraft going forward, to where people can have the option to play ray tracing, or if they love the old classic way, that would be fantastic. I think that would be, and I would start playing Minecraft just because of that. Not saying that I don't know if I would stay on it.
Shit, if I ever see you on Minecraft on the Xbox, I am straight ass jumping in, no doubt. Like,
yo, I was in a city. There was a city that was all ray traced, and I was just breaking bricks and killing pigs and doing all types of shit while I was breaking and going through different buildings, and it was beautiful. And then there was just like an older map, and like you said, the water, like all of that was it was gorgeous. And that was, like I said, 4 or 5 years ago. So
now they have like underwater palaces and stuff like that. Can you imagine?
Nuts. And then what people can do with that, because people were already doing incredible things, and that was on the Xbox One. So just imagine what they can do with the power of the Series S, and then the X and all of that. So yeah, it would be absolutely bonkers. So I hope it works out for you. I really do.
Well, I hope so too. Not just for me either, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody else out there. Yo, Pred, you got anything to chime in on this, man? I'm thinking it's that graphics enhancement that I've been waiting for since the 1X, but we're waiting a little bit. I think that's what it is, man. What do you think? And if it is something like that, man, how big do you think this is? Like, when the information actually gets out there for that whole community, man.
I mean, for the community, great. For most of us who don't give a shit, who gives a fuck? Like, dude. I haven't heard anything other than some like graphical updates about Minecraft in ages. Only you, because that's some shit you would play. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Minecraft. I've never played it. And I know we were talking before, the podcast started. Like, my kids have outgrown that game. They're like, you bring that up to them now, they're like, ill. So. But again, I know there's a community out there for it. I've heard other people tell you, good on you, congratulations, whatever. For people playing the game, great. But I think it's time for Mojang to do something different and move on to something not just Minecraft related, because that's always going to be a moneymaker for them. But they need to move on to something else as well, not just focus on Minecraft. They need to figure out what their next game's going to be, to me. Mojang.
Yeah, I think they feel, yo, bro.
Yeah, there's too much money for them, but so I get it. Like, I get why. It's like with GTA. Like, why make another GTA? We're still making money on this one. The same thing with Minecraft. Like, why make another Minecraft? Why work on something else if we don't have to? And I get that, but to some point, you're hindering those people that are working for your company by only focusing on one thing. all the fucking time. It's okay to do Minecraft and something else at some point. And it's like, I think the last game they even made was Cobalt,
Yeah, I remember. Oh,
and that didn't do very well.
Yeah, no,
I don't think that did very well. And they're like, yeah, if it didn't do anything probably. But it's just been, it's all been Minecraft. Like Legends, they've had like some Telltale games they've helped work on, like, and that's fine. If that's your money maker, I'm not saying shy away from it. Like, make your money, but burnout happens. Fatigue happens. People grow up, they move on to other things, and unless they can come, I really think, like, yeah, it's cool. You're making money off this, but what's your next money maker? Don't just be a one trick pony. Find out.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I already know what you're gonna say, but go ahead. Let me hear.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, go ahead. But I want to hear. I want to hear out of your mouth.
Well, let me hear a little of what I was gonna say. I'm
No,
I'm gonna blow your mind because there's no way that you predicted this. I'm gonna say that Mojang can't top Minecraft. What's going on here is the coding for that game is absolute genius. Absolute genius. Think about it. Think about the stuff you can do in that game. People have made.
So they've reached their peak, is what you're saying. They've reached their peak.
I think they can't. That's the reason why they're not doing a sequel. I think that's also the reason why they're not doing a sequel to the game. They don't know. They can't get
don't know what to do
any higher. Like what they did with this car. I don't know if they stumbled upon it or something like that. But how open-ended this game is, and in terms of creativity, what you can build. People have made working calculators in the game. Like it's insane the stuff that people have made. They've made working computers, stuff like that in the game.
It's like World of Warcraft, just add on.
Yeah.
No, but
I'm not saying to not. I'm not saying just bail on it and it's like let's just stop doing content for it and move on to something else. That's not what I'm saying. But find something else to do.
No, I hear you, but
you can't just do like. And I get it. Microsoft made their money back on Minecraft tenfold at this point for buying that company. I get it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's talent in that studio to do other things as well. You don't have to make a Minecraft. Make a mobile game. Make something else like that's not related to the Minecraft universe. Is what I'm saying. Because at some point, again, burnout happens, right? You get tired of just doing this building. Like, there's going to be something that comes along later. Perfect example, PUBG. Who's talking about that game right now? That game was a hot fucking item for a good year and some change.
Oh, no, more than a year. More than a year.
That's some change. Got nominated for Game of the Year. No one's playing that. It was like, there were other Battle Royale games, but they were the Battle Royale game at the time. Everyone's playing Call of Duty for Battle Royale, right? And Battle Royale became a thing because of PUBG. There's one of the people who've done it, but what's the one that used to play with the story that they canceled? God, I can't think of the name of it right now. The cartoony one. Fortnite. It's a Battle Royale. Fortnite, right? People still play that. People still play PUBG, but those companies, at some point, will have to find something else to do because that will go away at some point in time. And Minecraft is the same fucking way. That will go away.
When's Minecraft going to go away, though?
I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen, but when it happens,
how long has Minecraft been around?
That fall's going to be. Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
I don't think Minecraft will go away.
It won't.
Everything will go away eventually.
But they will move on. People will move on to something else, and they'll have to find something else to keep people entertained in the game. They have to find something else to do.
For one reason, because there are too many kids newly getting in the game, and where parents will say, "Well, okay, Minecraft."
You play Minecraft,
right? That's why Minecraft will never.
Yeah, you can play Minecraft or Roblox, and until the next game.
I hate Roblox.
That's Minecraft-ish. That the kids are going. The next popular kids game comes out. and people will slowly move away from Minecraft and move on to something else. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that they don't have to. I'm not saying they have to get away from Minecraft, but there's talent in that studio where they can do something else besides Minecraft. That's find the next game that the kids are going to get interested in. That's not Minecraft. That's all I'm saying. And find what everybody would love to do is find a game that's going to last for fucking 10, 15 years, and they can just work on it. And they got to find that next game. PUBG's got to find that next game. Fortnite has to find the next game. It works for some games. It works for it. For those games I just mentioned, it works great for them right now. Even fucking, Grand Theft Auto, like that's just been going on for goddamn 20 years. It seems like
my damn Midnight Club.
3 generations, 3 gaming generations.
Yes, but it's like, again, why create something if you're still gonna pay for it? But as soon as people start speaking with their wallets and not paying for it, they're gonna be forced to. Like I said, burnout happens. People get tired of playing those games. They're gonna grow out of them, and they have to find some. Not for what though? What game?
Burnout.
Yeah.
How many burnouts?
I was wondering when he's gonna chime in. How many times he said burnout?
But that's here's the thing. Burnout has had how many iterations of burnout?
4.
4. When's the last one, and when's the next one?
No. 5, correct.
Yeah, with Paradise, that's 5, right?
Right.
When's the next one?
Nobody
They haven't
knows.
made a next one, man.
EA ain't making no more games from their catalog.
But they continue to come out with different versions. Like just Burnout 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and different. Like we just got Minecraft and Minecraft Legends, and like we've got Fortnite. That's it. There's like even with
brother.
move on.
I hate to tell you, man, you are severely downplaying Minecraft and what they
I'm
have.
not downplaying it.
No,
I'm just saying that.
Can I finish?
I'm
Can I finish real quick? I just want to let you know they have absolutely redone the whole thing. There is PvP in it. There are different things for people to do, not just go into the world and create. They actually they redid it, and they have different genres of different games like created in Minecraft for you to go and play as well.
I'm not downplaying it. I know it's their moneymaker. I'm just saying they got to find another moneymaker.
I mean, it would be nice, but every time Mojang has tried to come up with a new game, it's
done it once. What other games besides Cobalt have they come out with since Minecraft?
I think there was two that they tried to come out with, and neither one of them did anything.
I know Cobalt. And everything else has been a Minecraft spinoff.
I think there was another Mojang. I would have.
And what did they do before Minecraft? The world will never know.
They probably weren't even Mojang at that point in time. They were probably
it was a very tiny studio, and they didn't have
and they got lucky. They found a game. It's like this is like a startup.
They made a game.
They
didn't find it. They made a game.
They made a game. You find something. You find a niche, and you capitalize off of that, and you hope that somebody buys you out, because what it cost you to make in your basement for fucking $2,000 and some extra time, someone buys for $10 million, and it hits. It's like
in this
it's
case,
like
$2 billion.
That's $10 million, wasn't it? When they got bought out, was it?
I thought it was
2
$2 billion. I thought it was 2.
I thought it was 10. You might be right, but fuck you.
I'm gonna look.
Well,
think about
it. $2 billion was a lot of money.
Yeah,
still a lot of goddamn money. Let me get a quarter of that, please.
But you know what I'm saying.
Imagine you sit in your basement and you make a hit album, and that's basically what
it was only on PC at the time. It wasn't on.
Yeah, they made a hit game and it took off, and they got bought out by a bigger company, and that's what you would want if you're a small business owner. Like I'm gonna make this game, and you're gonna make some blocks and some shitty graphics, and Microsoft buys you out for 2 fucking 10.
2.5 billion.
2.5 million or billion?
No, billion. 2.5
with
billion.
A B.
With a B.
So yeah, and like you just said, Xbox, they hit their stride. they're not willing to make anything else, and Microsoft isn't forcing them to. So like, I mean, as long as they're going to keep doing that,
making them money.
I think
Brandon?
they came across genius when it came to coding Minecraft. That's the deal. Like I don't know like any other games that can do what this game
I thought
does.
it was bad when you were talking about Assassin's Creed all the time, K-Mega. I'm sorry.
I don't talk about Minecraft all the time, bro. I don't.
no, we're really even talking about Minecraft.
I know. I'm
not knocking Minecraft's hustle. I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
They
I
need to
hear
move on
you.
to something else. At
I
some
hear
point.
you. I just
But
think
not just Minecraft.
I just think it's a lot.
My kid-
It's a lot
My
harder.
kid streams Minecraft every weekend on Twitch. My other kid every weekend, and he has a fan base. So that game is
It's huge.
people
Yo,
just
just
feel
look at
left
Lady
on the
Foxfire
Minecraft.
in the chat. She's letting everybody know, like, yo, shout out to you, Lady Foxfire. Good to see you, lady. But yeah,
No, she's right. They got to. I mean, if people are gonna keep playing the game, I wouldn't. I mean, that's why we haven't gotten a Grand Theft Auto yet. So, I mean, if they're gonna keep paying for it, we're gonna keep making the game. I mean, I'm not knocking them for that. I just say, like, at some point they got to start testing the waters and trying to do other things and
no, I hate
expanding outside of Minecraft. So, like, I mean, for you, if that's what you want and you're happy with the graphics update and everything they're doing, and for everybody else that plays Minecraft, I mean, good for you. But some of us has moved on to, Starfield.
play what you like. play what you like, right, Prayer?
Well,
Yeah,
I'll be playing Starfield too, so I know. But
Okay.
I
You got room for this one? You're gonna love it.
yeah, I guess this will be kind of like one of the last things. We didn't get into like your expectations for the holidays, but we could do that next week. It's not like it's like right
we'll
there.
be here next week.
Well, then I'll ask you on the
gotta
start
pick
of the show,
OnlyFans.
the first show you come back
I
on.
got time, so Sir Man X-Man goes quick. We might be able to get into the next topic before he.
It'll be quick. So there's a little upset about Modern Warfare 3 coming out, where the Xbox version you can have one pay for the whole game. It'll work on the Xbox One series, the regular Xbox One, and the next generation of Xbox. But on the PlayStation, if you want to play it on PS4 or PS5, it's 2 different discs.
So
And I
people
saw
are mad at
very upset
PlayStation then,
about
right? People are mad at PlayStation because they're the ones that are forcing developers to do that, right? They're mad at PlayStation, right?
Yep. I'm
'Cause they
not going to
couldn't-
say the name of the guy because we all know who he is that kind of like put a rant on it today.
Oh, who was it? I don't know who it was.
Oh, I don't care. I don't know him like that. Dreamcast guy.
Yo,
Dude, he ran it so hard about that, dude. It was ridiculous.
yo,
We can have one disc or one download and it'll work on both consoles, the OG Xbox One and the new generation.
Yo, I'll put it this way. I care about as much of Dreamcast guy's opinions as
I
that
know.
steak that he cooked in that backyard where he showed a picture of on social media. Yo. I never saw gray meat before, yo. That
And I
dude
just thought that
killed
was
it.
hilarious. I just thought that was hilarious.
So if it's
That's how I
Dreamcast
thought
guy,
I was
he's
looking
not mad at PlayStation then. He's got to be
He's
pointing
probably
at
blaming it on
Xbox.
Xbox.
Well, dude, you don't even know who he's blaming it on? Come on, man. You got to give me the info here. Hold on. I'm looking up Dreamcast guy right now.
Oh yeah, he put it up today.
All right. Well, I'm clicking on
Yeah, I
him.
thought that was hilarious because I know you guys are Call of Duty players.
No, I'm not.
Not you. Fred plays Call of Duty. Okay, Mega.
What did he say? Like, he was talking about what again? What game?
Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Nintendo Switch is overpriced and very
No,
bare
it's not
bones
that
for
one.
it. No. Oh, okay. No, that's Red Dead. My bad. I'm looking.
Yeah. But what he basically said was Dreamcast guy is Xbox over there gets one. They can have one disc or one download that'll work on the original Xbox One and the new generations. And PlayStation, they gotta buy 2 discs if they want to play it on the PS4, or when they get when they get a PS5, they have to get the PS5 version.
Or these
what
games.
What game are you talking about?
Or Call of
Modern
Duty.
Warfare 3.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Or
cares?
Sir X-Man, another thing that companies have done is if you get the Legendary Edition, or you know that like the $100 price, the $120 or something like that. When you get the top tier, you usually, I know this from NBA 2K anyway, they give you last gen's copy and
Golf did that.
the
Our
present
golf game
generation.
did that.
Huh?
Remember our golf game did that. Our golf game did that too.
I know. I don't.
2K Golf.
Did he do
2K
that?
Golf 23.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
it did that.
2K does it, but a lot of other companies do that too. I would tell Mr. Dreamcast guy over there. I feel like he needs to pick another favorite console. He cannot have the Dreamcast as his favorite console. I'm sorry, I love the Dreamcast, and I cannot stand that that's his favorite console. But oh damn, where was I going with that? I just went off on the Dreamcast.
Old age.
Yeah. I just got so angry about the Dreamcast. Like,
You were lost in translation.
what was I gonna say? But Sony.
I just thought it was
Sony is the
funny.
one that forced that whole thing. K Mega, do you remember that when we were talking at the beginning of this generation, when it came down and like Sony was the one who initiated. All right, well, if you get the PS4, because they were charging $10 more.
Right, yeah.
For the games for the PS5, that's exactly why. Yeah,
Right, and everybody was making fun of the smart delivery that Xbox was doing
Right.
at the time. Right. So yeah, no, I mean PlayStation is still keeping their tactics. They haven't changed them, so of course it makes sense. But yeah, but this will be one of those things that maybe the media, PlayStation content creators will try to throw this back at Xbox and saying, "See, look, this is what happens when you bring out when you let Microsoft's this evil big corporation buy up everything. This is how they'll do things, and it'll go against you, the consumer, even though in reality it's the evil PlayStation corporation that has been having these same tactics and started this whole paying the extra $10 for digital for the content to be switched over to the newer version." So yeah, no, I can see it being played like that. Oh, well, see, that's the thing right there where it goes back to Xbox marketing, goes back to Xbox content creators, and just that getting out there to the point of letting people understand that, look, this has been something that Xbox has been doing from the get ever since they started this generation with smart delivery. PlayStation has not wanted to conform to smart delivery. They had another tactic. So this has nothing to do with the ABK deal. This is just the strategy of what now, since Xbox has the marketing, and now pretty soon that it's going to be finalized that they own Call of Duty, that they're doing what's best for their consumers. PlayStation is still doing what they do and what they feel that's best for their consumers. So you make the decision of where you want to play COD.
Okay, Mega, do you think they're going to charge $10 more for the PS5 version and keep it at $60 on the PS4? Or do you think they're going to have both?
No, it'll still be. Now, see that right there. This is where I feel that this is where I feel that this is the games. I think is still going to be 70 because Xbox has already opened that can of worms, right? But see, the benefit though is Game Pass. So even though this new COD might not can be on Game Pass yet, it will eventually drop on Game Pass. And so all the rest of the games will come pay. So then it'll come to this thing of looking at like, well, shit, if I can just pay this subscription, I'll just get it there. So then like, that's the incentive. Like you're still going to be paying $70 for the game. I mean, people still were willing to pay for it. Now, when you got a person that buys it on PlayStation and then they buy, let's say, the PlayStation Slim, they're going to get a rude awakening that they got to pay another $10 for them to pay that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's pretty wild, man. So yeah, no, I do like the way that Xbox has been slick with this whole situation with Call of Duty. There's no question about it.
Or if they upgrade to the PS5, they're gonna have to buy it again. And question is, will they get their saves over to the PS5 that they had on the PS4 when they finally?
No. Here's what they'll do. They won't make a PS4 version. They'll only make a PS5 version.
Oh.
No, it's already been. She's already shown the disc for PS4 version and the PS5.
Oh, for the new Call of Duty.
Yeah. So there's
okay.
Two versions, but they can't.
They kind of had to at this point, but like going forward.
Yeah.
Like next year, it's just going to be a PS5 version.
Oh yeah.
You think
of the game.
Dude,
yeah.
We have held on to last generation for way too long, bro. Way too long.
I think they'll just do next gen version. They might do a Series S version. If they do a PS4 version, it's because they did a Series S version of that game. That's the only reason they'll do it. But I could see them.
No, you can play it on the original Xbox.
No. I'm talking about the next Call of Duty, not the current ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they'll go all the way down to the Series S.
Yeah, they kind of were contracted. They were probably contractually obligated to make a PS4 version because Microsoft doesn't even own them yet. It's technically. So.
He's right.
Yo,
so,
Stick,
like
in
next
the chat,
year,
man,
we'll
you'll
see.
always be a moderator, bro. No, don't even worry about
next
that.
Next year, we'll see how dirty Microsoft gets with Call of Duty. You'll start getting a taste of it once this deal goes through.
And then they'll call us the evil empire.
No, I think they're still contractually obligated to make, because I think Sony has Call of Duty marketing rights.
No,
not
anymore. Not anymore.
I thought they had one more game after this one.
They already dropped the trailer. There was no PlayStation at the end.
No. I don't even think they got them now. Okay, case in point. Have you seen any PlayStation Call of Duty commercials?
No, didn't they just drop a trailer and there was no
PlayStation? They haven't done any commercials, have they?
Well, yeah. I mean, Xbox is showing the event. They're showing the event this week. I think they already showed it, didn't they? This week. And it's showed on the Xbox. No. It's happening. If it's happening this week or it's already happened, I think I missed it, but I thought it was supposed to be like on the. It might be. I thought it was today or something like that. But anyway, the.
Oh yeah, Gamescom is this weekend.
Well, no, it's next weekend. But the reason why I say this is listen, hold on. It goes back to when Sony had to go and renegotiate. And so Xbox right then pulled the cord then says, well, you lost your marketing rights. You don't want to give us that 80-20 like we were giving you? We'll go back down to 70-30, but you lose your marketing rights. And Sony had to do nothing but succumb to the throat needle because Sony would have already been promoting the hell out of Call of Duty already. You see what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
but I mean, like, I can't. To me, it's like the ABK deal hasn't gone through yet.
Right.
They renegotiated for because everybody knows it's done.
With Sony, right?
Yeah, Sony just at the end of July renegotiated with Xbox because the old deal was 80-20 and Xbox had to pay the 80% in order to keep Call of Duty.
That wouldn't go through unless the company has been purchased already. So like they would have to renegotiate that with Microsoft.
They already renegotiated.
No. When they own the company. No. But Microsoft doesn't own them yet. So like everything prior to that, Sony
renegotiated with them.
It doesn't matter. They did renegotiate with Sony. What Fred is saying.
I get that, but I'm
right. But he's saying that until they 100% sign all the contracts and transfer everything over to Xbox, that then everything goes into effect. That's what Fred is saying.
Like so, right? So, I got you. I may be wrong, but like I don't think that they can contractually make Sony. And again, Sony already knows it's probably going to happen. The deal's going to happen, so they may be like, "Fuck it, we ain't doing no marketing." But like, I thought they had marketing for this year and next year. And when the deal gets signed and it's actually passed with everybody, then everything you're talking about goes into place. Until then, just like
that's why they're all quiet right now. You breaking up?
Yeah, you breaking up. You're buying
your
again,
mic
bro.
your mic is jacked up. You're still talking, but
just
your
like
mic
with
is fucked
Deathloop.
up. So you just
Oh,
nobody
shit,
didn't hear
sorry.
what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't hear the last one.
Yeah.
We didn't hear a whole bunch of
So
what
I
you
was
said.
saying, like go back to like Deathloop and stuff like that. Like Microsoft had purchased the company, but Sony still had to market Deathloop. And the same thing happens here with this. Microsoft hasn't even purchased this company fully outright yet. So Sony is still obligated contractually to market the game for Activision. So even though I get what you're saying, K Mega, about like how they renegotiated the deal, but like the deal isn't signed yet. So they still have to be obligated to what the deal was previously set up for, whether it's two games.
If that's the case, then Xbox will be getting 80-20, and PlayStation stopped that immediately. You see what I'm saying? So like, I get what you're saying, because the only thing that's standing in the way of it from everybody saying that it's done is the CMA. But even in the CMA courts, they're saying, look, don't bring this shit back here. Finish this off. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't bring this back. You CMA, you said that you was going to negotiate. Y'all was going to come up with a solution. Don't bring this shit back here, because then I'm going to have to look at you suspect, because you said that because you came to us and made us instead of me making my ruling right now, you went and changed the game by saying you and Microsoft has made a deal. So I think everybody knows that's why New Zealand, they were sitting back and they were waiting. And then New Zealand was like, yeah, nah, it's done. You see what I'm saying? And then there was supposed to be another
thing
appeal
is, like, if you look
from the
at
FTC, and they ain't done anything.
If you look at like with Deathloop, and there was one other game I think that was done with
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah.
Microsoft purchased them before the game's release, and they were still contractually obligated to market and do everything else for that game. So like, I think the same would apply here, even if there's something done behind the scenes. Again, I could be completely wrong,
and I could be wrong
because
too,
right
but
now,
I mean, that's just
I'm just going. The only reason I'm saying that is because nothing's been signed. Nothing's been blessed off by everybody in all parties as far as the ABK deal goes. But everything was blessed off with, Ghostwire and everything else. That was blessed off, but they still had to contractually be obligated to market and talk about the game and do their thing. So like with Call of Duty right now, the current state is right now, Microsoft has not purchased ABK, so Sony should still be marketing the game.
They normally
would.
Guys, hold on. Yo, Sir X-Man, please let me talk for a second. Please. I've been trying to chime in and stuff like that. I will let you know that PlayStation officially put out the trailer on their social media, and at the end, it shows the triangle, circle, X, and square. So they're still marketing Call of Duty. Okay.
For the record, no one heard you trying to chime in. So
nobody did.
Right. You were saying you trying to chime in. No one heard you.
Yeah, but then when I get the first leg up and get the first word in, and then somebody just crowds and just slams on top of it.
No one heard you. That's what I'm trying to say. No one heard you say anything.
Hear
you. Me and
really?
Xbox.
Because I was like, yo. Like, every time I said yo, somebody talked right over it. Yo. Damn.
That's like Outer Worlds.
I'll get another mic.
Honor that. They had to honor that to Sony because it was going to go to Sony.
Well, we already covered that right now. Like, PlayStation is marketing Call of Duty. Okay, that's good.
All right.
Hey,
all right, good deal. Well, now we know.
All right, now
we're sorry. We're sorry. You know, not your vagina's calmed down. Like, you know,
I'm trying to read super chats as well. I've been trying to do that for. I've been trying to find an opening to like.
Well, use your man voice. Maybe we'll hear you.
Just like super chat.
Don't tell me use my man voice. I'll start yelling over.
Oh
everybody.
Lord, do you have one? Do you have a man voice? Let's hear it.
I don't.
We don't have time. We don't have time in the evenings for him to find this.
Now check this out, yo. Super chats. Shout out to DJ Birdo Doss hitting up that super chat. Thank you so much for the support, brother. Definitely appreciate it. And he's going right to K Meg on this one. He's like, yo, K, on my way to Miami to get my pants off, dance off on, brother. He says, hey, Bob, make sure you get your pants off, dance off tonight since I'm off this weekend. Dude, I'm going to have to just go through my contacts on my phone, see what I can get going on.
Man,
but
that black book might be thin, but I mean, I'm sure that there's a couple of potentials in there.
Yo,
it's dry in that home. It's dry.
It's funny because at my job, people don't realize like how many females I've talked to that have come in as temps and stuff like that. It's great. I'm under the radar. Nobody has a clue. Anyway,
I only want to be friends, Xbox.
Well, I'm not trying to hit it with you, Sir X-Man, so we good. Hey. But, yo, check this out. DJ Birdo was not done. He has another super chat. Let's go. He says, no pants off, dance off for Sir X-Man.
Oh, no, he's done. His pants
says,
off, dance off.
Miss Patty warming up the milk for him right now as we speak.
That warm milk, right? He's going to go to bed in about an hour.
Why am I the one? Why do I always get fucked with? Why? Just because I'm old?
Bro,
why?
So you still doing the
Yo, DJ, thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Yes, I am.
If you are, you said yes, you are. If you are,
yes, I am. I have to catch my breath afterwards, but yes, I am.
Oh, that means, ladies and gentlemen, that means that show, that adult movie, got him excited, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Oh,
that's all right.
All
right.
Okay, shout out to Lady Fox.
What kind of lady was it? Was it a BBW?
A big one. Yes,
okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
But I just thought that topic would be interesting. I didn't know
it was, man. Like you brought us to the end of the show with that. There was some good conversation there.
I'm still trying to understand. This man talking about want to go to the Philippines, and he's over here liking BBWs, man. There ain't too many BBWs in the Philippines.
I'll find them. Hey, y'all never ask Dark about
there
this.
There are CWDs. CWDs in the Philippines.
We never asked Dark about this topic. Dark, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's like, I can't stand you guys. That's what he's saying.
He's like, yeah,
you guys fucking crazy.
Y'all's bullshit. Dark's like,
Dark, no opinion on that?
What? About Call of Duty?
Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
I don't care.
He don't care.
Dark doesn't like those incredibly popular games like Minecraft. Fuck that. Call of Duty.
God.
Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? He's like that's not the angry otter material. He's not
Dark doesn't play.
It's got to be Final Fantasy
online
16,
games.
bro.
Y'all should know that by now. We all have game types. Online games.
Hold on. I just realized something, Dark. Really? You stopped streaming before streaming Final Fantasy 16 for me. I'm really mad about that. I just want to let you know. I was gonna enjoy that game through you, and you failed me, bro. You failed me.
Well, I mean,
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed now.
There's other people out there that you can take a look at.
Yeah, but
you might be disappointed in the
Dark,
game,
though.
You might be disappointed in the game. That's probably why you stopped playing it.
Sir X-Man, did you see I'm playing Final Fight in the gameplay? I don't know if you saw that.
Saw it, but I saw you playing that Indiana Jones too.
Dude, I'm amazed at how good the textures look in that game.
It came out after.
I'm amazed how. I'm amazed how terrible I played the game.
What?
It looked like
you broke up, man. I didn't even hear what you said.
Okay. Question.
Yeah, you broke up.
Yeah, you can't talk shit with your mic.
Yeah,
fucked
you
up like
went
that.
to go talk shit. It went.
I was just amazed how fucked up his gameplay was in that game.
Oh yeah, he's getting his ass beat, man. He's getting his ass toe up, man. He's in that corner getting
even in Final Fantasy, he's getting whooped right now.
Oh man, no.
But you know that game came out after Tomb Raider, so it's like an Indiana Jones with Tomb Raider physics. You know that. You noticed that, right? It was.
Okay.
That's-
Okay.
that's
I
what
was
you're talking.
just. Yeah, I was just surprised that, like, first of all, the gameplay was solid, rock solid.
Yeah, it was.
You know, movement, fighting, stuff like that. And I was really amazed at the quality of the textures. Now, you can tell it's an old game, like, don't get it twisted, but the detail, like, in the textures, I was really impressed for an original Xbox game. Come on, man, that's just crazy, yo. But
Is that your first smoking up there, K Mega?
Yes, sir.
Looks good, dude. I like it.
It has its moments where it looks stunning, looks absolutely beautiful, and then it has its moments where it looks kind of drab. But like I said, the combat is top notch. They tighten that combat is sick. It is sick.
I didn't
love
like
it.
the controls in the demo I played. That's why I was like,
Yeah, everybody. See, I didn't play the demo, and maybe that's the reason why I kind of came into it differently than people who did play the demo. Because there's not one person that I've seen now that I heard from. Now I have seen some people say the demo was pretty good or whatever, but everybody who's said that they weren't interested in Forspoken, they said the demo was the thing that turned them off. So I don't know where the demo started or anything like that, but I just went into it cold turkey because I said I was going to support the game because of the protagonist. But I mean, it's got a decent story, but and it's it's a big open world game. You know how much I love those, but yeah, that combat is out of sight, Jack. Once you start getting them powers, boy, the shit that you can do, those links and it's just fun. It's just real fun to play.
Man, no. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It ain't Minecraft.
No, with him saying that, like, it kind of makes me, feel bad for what the game went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hearing all that. Now, there's somebody, RHO or something like that on Twitter who he was constantly, like, trying to tell people this was a good game, like trying so hard.
well, then you understand why Microsoft isn't giving out review copies of Starfield.
They are
But
giving. They did give out review copies of Starfield.
Yeah, they did.
Somebody,
a lot of people.
somebody I follow on Twitter is playing it right now, actually.
No, but they're not letting anybody review the game until the game's released, right?
Yeah, they can't show nothing until the 31st.
Embargo lists the
31st.
29th. Oh, 31st?
Is it 29? I thought it was the 31st, but
It's one of those two. It's one of those two.
It's the 31st. It's the 31st.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, and this is a totally separate topic. I know we're trying to get the fuck out of here for the night, but like if you release that embargo 3 days earlier, and you have someone coming in and saying the game sucks, whether it could just be like one or two people, that is going to negatively impact your financials, people buying the game, and they're going to hold on to the negative because people don't care about the positive. It's only the negative people focus on. So if you got like 3 or 4 people coming out saying this game is trash, it's garbage, and we've heard this, we've heard that about the game, and it starts spreading like wildfire. That's what happened with Forspoken.
They only gave a copy to Destin Legary from IGN. They didn't give it to no one else on IGN.
What game you talking about?
Forspoken?
Starfield.
No, Rand, Addict.
Justin's not even with IGN anymore.
Yeah. No, there's quite a few pairs.
No,
he's saying from
not with
IGN.
anymore.
Yeah, he's not from IGN. There's quite a few people that's been popping up today, been saying that they got their copy of what you call it. I was talking with Addict and them last night.
I think the dude's name is Tom from Forbes.
And it kind of gave the indication that they were going to get it, but I didn't know. But they posted that they did so today. So yeah, there's quite a few people that
so
got
far,
it.
the people I've seen that have actually been able to like just throw blurbs up there said nothing but positive things about the game.
Right. No, I've heard positive. I was talking to 2 different people that works with Microsoft. Just normal people, not execs or anything like that. And they've been playing they've been playing Starfield for a minute because they've been had so many people, so many hands on to make sure that that game is going to be, it has as less bugs as possible. And they're like, man, this shit is amazing.
This is gonna be next to Forza Horizon. This is probably gonna be their smoothest launch. I'm predicting that, no doubt.
Bethesda's smoothest launch, yeah. I mean, the game is too big not to have bugs. And so there will be people that will be playing
Bethesda.
it just
to
find
fucking
whatever
bugs,
bug.
man.
It's going to have, but every game has bugs. Hell, that means
they
very few games that don't have bugs.
An extra point of time, and I think coming off of Redfall, I think they're like, we're not fucking this up right now. We know this game is big, and if we gotta sit here and fix every fucking bug, then we're gonna fix every fucking bug. So I think this will probably be the smoothest launch that we've ever seen from Microsoft in the past fucking 5 years, personally.
High Five Rush.
Yo, Abacab,
hold on. Perfect.
Hold on, Abacab.
It was perfect.
Baldur's Gate. Can I?
He said, "Hold on."
Yes, you
can.
Hold on.
Abacab, yo, dude, Baldur's Gate is a different game than Starfield. I have no idea why you're even trying to compare them, bro.
And Baldur's Gate has had to get a patch as well because there was a section that was completely just bugged out. I mean, let's just be honest with it. Like, as fantastic as this game has been rated and as people has been touting about it, it still needed a patch because it was having a bugged out situation in it. It was already out there in the articles. If you want me to post an article, I would be glad to. But yeah, so I mean, games, big games. It's very rare to go through any big game and they don't have problems.
Yo, when I said they're two different games, he's like, tell that to the fanboys. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I definitely hear you on that. Yo, it's crazy.
Did you read that? Because I posted it. Well, somebody tagged me on it. I'll read it right fast. Hold on, let me get to it, and then you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, so this guy, Ty Kim. He says, he says the irony of Larian released Baldur's Gate 3 early to avoid Starfield, when in reality Starfield is the one that should be worried about Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is the greatest RPG I've ever played. Now, why can't
you should probably go back and play more CRPGs then? If that's the greatest game he ever played, that might be the genre he likes.
He hasn't played Starfield yet.
Bro, the media, say it, please, people in the chat and people and on the panel. It wasn't the media.
So that's what I've been like.
Well, no, the media has been the one that was been trying to put the shovels in everybody's hand and put turn-based games to their early grave. They're the ones that's saying that people don't play this. They're the ones that sit there and gave this indication to people that turn-based is old gameplay. And then now, slowly but surely, you started hearing people say the same thing. Like, oh, I don't play turn-based. I don't even like turn-based no more. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. It's never been my thing.
Yeah, now it's game of the year.
Yeah, now it's this. Come on, man. Stop this shit.
You know why it's this? You know why it's this, bro, right? You know why it's this. And I'm not talking about Abacab, bro. I'm not talking about here. But you brought up the fanboys. So, you know why it's Baldur's Gate right now? It's because it's not on Xbox right now. That's why. That's why. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, like,
and you know the game that Starfield's going to get at least 3 to 5 points knocked off just because it's only on Xbox.
See,
off of MetaHu.
I hear that.
And it's a shooter. They're going to knock some points off of that.
This game is going to be too big to squash, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, I agree with like kind of like negative reactions that are going to come of it no matter what, but I feel like this game is too big. The hype's too big. You got even people like, again, Post Malone coming out and saying like they're hyped for this. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they can do whatever they want to do out there to try to like, throw salt on the release of this, and none of it's going to work, bro. I feel like none of it's going to work.
I will say
Starfield's going to be played longer
Shut up!
anyway.
Shut up! God damn it!
Damn.
I start talking and you start talking over me. Shut up. Jesus.
Here you start.
Yes, you did. I know you did.
No,
So, Jesus Christ.
It's so hard to come back from that with your
I know,
thought.
dude.
Yo, it is.
It is. It is. It's annoying. But what I was gonna say, as a big RPG fan,
Yes.
as I am, which I am, I'm playing.
I know you
pretty
are.
much almost like RPGs, right? You should be excited for both of these fucking games.
Oh,
Because both of these games are doing something that no other games are doing at this moment.
What's that?
They're not. They're so with Baldur's Gate, they're doing things with the story that you've never seen before in other RPGs, like being able to kill somebody, bring them back, and then make them think that you saved them, that you're their hero, is completely beyond anything we've seen in an RPG. And then Starfield is literally taking different things from like basically like being able to build a ship and being able to like have a home in any planet basically. And like you don't see that in RPGs. Like for most of the time you only get like maybe one in an RPG. If it's one of those kind of RPGs. Sometimes there's RPGs where you don't get anything like that. But you know, this both of these games are doing something that no other games are doing, and you should be excited for it. You really should be. You should not be trying to compare the two, because they're completely different games. I mean, they are completely different games. Like I would be surprised if Baldur's Gate 3 gets at least like 3 million on the PlayStation. I would be surprised at that, because that game right there is completely a very much a computer game. Like you would like I know you could play with a controller, but from what I've heard and from what I've seen from people that have played Baldur's Gate on their PC, they prefer playing it on their mouse and keyboard, because it's way better and it feels so much better than playing on a controller. So it's going to be interesting to see how Baldur's Gate 3 does on PlayStation. We already know what Starfield's going to do on Xbox. I mean, I'm pretty sure day one, anybody who owns an Xbox is going to be playing that fucking game, So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So it's just it's crazy when people sit here and try to dog on either one of these games, because they're leaps and bounds above a lot of RPGs that are out at this moment.
And I can see that.
Support keyboard and mouse. Both
Yes.
consoles.
But I'm not sure if the mouse and keyboard will be able to be utilized on PS5 when it's out. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, you could do it.
Nice. All right. Let's see. I think we're pretty much done. I think we pretty much wrapped it up.
Hold on. There's one more thing I got to say.
Uh-oh.
I never knew that Fuzzy Belvedere was a black man, was a man of color.
You didn't?
I knew that.
I had no
about that, and I was
idea.
like, I didn't know.
Damn. I had no idea. No idea. Shout out to Fuzzy, a brother.
That makes you feel better.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to Fuzzy, man. Like, dude, I've known him for so long, yo.
I've always thought he was a white dude. I mean, I always liked Fuzzy, but I always thought he was a white dude. I mean, not because of the way he talked, and then I just always thought like he was a white guy. I had no idea. But shout out, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Real quick, I just
Well, I
found
think
out
it's
something
'cause the
about the
opener
update
showed his face,
to
but-
Starfield about the 116 that we got. When
Mhm.
you play the game, these guys got the game already, so they got the other patch for Starfield because they playing the game. That's why I went up to 139 gigabytes.
Oh, okay.
We don't have
okay.
it right. We don't
Okay.
have
Yeah,
it
we
yet.
we ain't us bums don't have the access to, or they don't, or we didn't kiss enough ass to get it. I mean, so
I'd probably go with the
One or
latter
the
on
other.
that one, man. To be honest with you, bro. Dude, if you know some of the shows I've been blacklisted on and the reasons why, ass kissing is definitely a part of it. But
Oh man.
that is for another video. Yeah. But guys,
Need
yeah.
to make a private video about ass kissing.
Oh no, I'm gonna put it. You're a member, right, Sir X-Man?
Not anymore. I've had problems.
Okay, that's no problem. But I am I'm giving all of the juicy dirt, like from the hallways of YouTube through my experiences. I will be doing that, and they will be videos for members, bro.
I already know about them already, so I don't count. I'm not worried about it. I know already.
Do you know all of them, man? I'm not sure. Like
I know about 60% of them.
I'll give you. Okay, I'll give you 60, man. You know me. I don't like to talk about that shit a lot, but you know,
That's what the show is for.
yeah. Well, there are people out there that want to know. Like they want to know why I'm not on Crossfire anymore, stuff like that. And you know, I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let him. Why, dude? You sound like that kid. That kid at the family party where there's some drama going on, and the kid's like, "Yo, I know about that. I know. I seen it.
I know about.
I
That
seen
part
it.
I know about. You already know that
He's
part. I
that
know
guy in the
about.
fight where when you're fighting, he's like, "Yeah, yeah, get him!" Like,
Punch him in the
Yeah,
nuts.
he's in the bag. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, man. Yo, Fahim, I want to know what
God.
situation, because he said that Baldur's Gate and Starfield are in different situations. Like, I think he's trying to say that Starfield might be in a bad situation. Yo, it is so hilarious to see
how is
people.
Starfield in a bad situation?
It is
though?
so hilarious to see people try to drum up some type of negativity from their imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
And Fahim, your grandpa is saying thank you for your input.
But anyway,
I thought we were doing outros and getting out of here.
no, it's the end of the show. I'm trying.
man, with your badass headset. Shit.
Yo, Pred said I thought we were ending
Shut
the
up,
show when he's like, I got a couple more things to say too. But anyway, no, it's been a crazy show. It's been a crazy show. I might have to retitle it something a little more funny. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. But yo, shout out to the chat. Yo, it has been great hanging out with you guys tonight. Seeing some of the responses out there. It's been an absolute blast. But guys, you know what it is. It's the end of the show. So like a 40-year-old with a comb over, it is time to get those plugs in. Let's start with Pred. Let's do that. Let's start with Pred. Pred, what do you got for your outro tonight, bro?
Bye. Bye.
We knew that was coming.
Off next week, man. I got some shit to do, and I'll see y'all in a week. So, bye.
Nice. Well,
Bitches.
Pred, it was good
Have a
having
good
you.
week,
It was
man.
good having you on tonight, man. Like when it came down to it, I know I was running late and everything, but to see you saying like, "Yo, I'm free tonight too," I was like, "Yes, let's go." We will miss you next week, but we will definitely make up a bunch of shit that you are doing, which
got
is
a
the
late
reason why you're
super
not
chat.
here. So get ready for that. But let's
You got a late super chat.
Oh yeah, yo, DJ Birdo, one more time, brother. Dude, you are crazy. He says, "Yo, K."
Yeah.
Before I saw him on cam, I thought he was white too. Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
It's the way he talks and a little bit of his voice. So I guess how his
Let's go.
voice sounds or whatnot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
I
so
don't know how
that's
that
what it
happened.
is.
So
Shout out to DJ. Yo, bro, it is always good to see you in here, man. Let's get to Dark Optimus. Dark, not too much angry Otter tonight, but there's a little bit in there, man. It is time for the outro. What do you have for us tonight, bro?
yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter, Dark Anonymous. You can also Xbox and PlayStation at the same name, and you guys can find me on the GR cast tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. East, or 9 p.m. Eastern, and whatever Central Time K-Meg is.
Well, we can also find your ass yelling at people on next podcast too. Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! My fucking turn!
I love Sir X, man, but he does it every time.
Shut up!
He does.
That wasn't me that said anything.
Ham Solo be wanting to slap the shit out of him too. He sit there and goes, he start talking, yapping, and he just don't know, and he ain't listening. Them old ass clogged ears. That's why he got that little ass head, but he got some really big ears, but he can't hear well. So it's just. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there.
But he can't hear.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them solar dishes on his head.
The solar.
Wow.
I ain't got nothing to say to y'all right now.
Oh, you got nothing to say right
We
now?
love you, Sir X.
Yo, next for
guess
the
you're after
outro is our man, Sir X-Man. Sir X-Man, what do you got for an outro, bro?
I'm out.
He said something. He said something.
He said something.
He said something, yo.
Oh, man.
Let's see. K-Mega, what do you got for us, bro? You got a show going down
man.
tomorrow? What's popping?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I'm excited, man. You know what I'm saying? People are have enjoyed the fact that we have been celebrating, women and women content creators,
I ain't
women in
gonna
gaming.
lie. You stole a guest I wanted on
So
this
much
show.
so that we've
You
been
did.
telling him to keep it going, but he's all like,
Yeah, the guys are telling me. Yeah, matter of fact, so much so that there's a member that was over here trying to get his Mac on last week. Bro,
About Viper, right?
Yeah,
Viper.
I know. He was licking his lips. He was rubbing his head.
Yeah, bro. And then he became host and was like, "L Boogie, we really do appreciate you coming on. You can come on. Matter of fact, you can be a guest on GRG. You can be a member on GRG." Like, no, what was it? Why? Can you consult this with me? Can I know the founder of GRG? What the fuck, bro? What? It was funny though, man. He was in his bag, bro. He was trying to risk it all, man. He was ready to risk it all. Shut
It
up.
got worse because I called Viper after the show, right? And said, "Hey, Viper, I thought you didn't like larger women. I thought you liked them slender." He like, I wasn't trying to talk to her. I'm like, bullshit.
That boy was. He was on camera more than I seen him.
Then he tried to throw it at me. He tried to throw it at me like as if I was trying to. trying to get me all involved in it.
Yeah, he was ready to shoot his shot, man. Shout out to him.
He was a co-star.
Yeah, he was. He was trying to start his OnlyFans. Anyway, shout out to El Boogie, man. It was great to have on. Of course, Lady Foxfire, who was back on, haven't been on in a long time, and then Miss K. You know what I'm saying, the GOAT. Yeah, Doom Cutie comes on tomorrow night. Excited about that. I usually kind of keep it in a circle of when I try to talk to certain people, but I've never really interacted with her before. And so, for her being so nice and cool about everything, that was really, really, really cool. So, but no, I really like doing it. If you follow GRG, I've always supported female gamers and content creators. I think more people should do it instead of always being a sausage party. But it is what it is, man. So I hope you guys come and check out GRG tomorrow night. And Fight Night Sunday, we did do Fight Night last week. And
it happened?
I will be,
holy shit.
Yeah, it happened. I did it on
That's
Twitch.
what we say about
Holy
your show.
shit.
X-Spot, it happened. X-Spot got his
Hold on, I'm about to
Well,
mute his ass right now. Yo, he's
man.
getting it right now, yo.
And so I did that, and then also we did Devin the Gamer yesterday, and so I hope you guys come and check that out. I was real good with that, and then I'll just be getting back to streaming on a regular basis until I go on vacation here at the end of the month, or the beginning of the month, September. So, but yeah, we're back doing the thing. So I hope you come and check out the channel, K-Mega 405, man. Appreciate it.
Nice. And on that note, guys, If you haven't done it yet, yo, definitely hit that thumbs up button. I actually did it, which is incredible. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. Definitely consider becoming a member if you want to hear some of the not so pleasant things that go down being a YouTube content creator. I am working on the first video now. Trust me, I have quite a few stories to tell. So definitely consider becoming a member. It is one flat fee. I don't have like these 3 stages or tiers and stuff like that other people have. It's just one straight deal and you're in. Yeah. I like to keep it simple. But on that note, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are here every Thursday, 8 p.m., more or less, and that is, of course, prime time. Have a great night, and we will see you next week for the next podcast. Nothing? No craziness? We're not crazy.
No, Dark did that for us. Dark did it for us.
Dark was yelling.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.